Hello guys, we're back on Sendrith for round 3. Today we're going to be going to probably I maybe should have gone here at level 2 as well, but I was really stuck on that bone chip thing. We're going to go over to the abandoned druid rings, which are near the newbie lift, near the wood elf city. I believe we're all ready to go, except I did remember that the hammer I picked up had gone to the range slot, and I think I had forgotten to sell it because it wasn't in the inventory proper. So let's get rid of that extra dead weight. Oh, I could have sworn that I had already memmed these spells, so let me just do that quickly before we head on out. So over here we're expecting to see a lot more skeletons, and we are going to be all over those. I'm improving my plan to my leveling strategy. I'm going to try to take advantage of the bone chip quest and try to, there's sort of in Greater Fadark, there's sort of a little gap where leveling becomes difficult. The lower level mobs are giving you negligent amounts of XP, and the higher level mobs are still a little too tough, especially when they're all near Orc Hill, and you got other patrols crisscrossing each other, and they social aggro. So it gets a little difficult right around, let's say, level 4, perhaps level 3. I plan on using level 3 to kill the lower level mobs, even though the XP might be a little slow. I think the speed of the killing should make up for it. There's going to be plenty of mobs over there. I'm seeing some out of combat chat, and it scares me because I am on red. I'm just hoping I can escape before I'm noticed. Looks like some people are... Cool story. That's like a mock. I think there's some PvP stuff going on here. Now, I believe there's a message in Felwithe that said this is not a protected zone. And that message did not come up in Greater Fadark, which makes me think that Greater Fadark is a protected zone. So I think I actually can't get ganked here in Greater Fadark, but I could in Felwithe. This is what that means. So we take the path to the right here. I fired up Nparse, but I forgot to open up the map. Let's do that. And good, it does know where I am. That's good. So I can take a shortcut here if I want. Might as well, since I have the map open. So this is the way from Felwithe to the rings here. You head sort of northwest. Follow the path. This is probably the easiest way if you don't have an Nparse map, or even if you do. Follow the path. Right at the fork outside the city. I'm on a lunch break right now, and usually I take a nice nap, but I'm just too excited to play. I'm having fun. That looks like a Centurion, and it is. Okay, I think I remember this guy causing trouble on this path here. He's the only one around here. It's possible I could take him, but I'd rather not take the risk right now. There we go. I moved my spells down since my map is a little bigger than it usually is, and instead of resizing my map, I'd rather just move the spell bar out from underneath it so I can use it. So we should be seeing yep, there it is. We got, what was it, kelethin? Kelethin on our left there, and we're approaching the newbie lift. But I think are the rings right over here? Or I gotta go down a little bit further. Let me see. No, I gotta go down a bit further. Just a bit further. I think it's over this next hill here. But let's just touch base with the lift so that anybody watching has an idea of where to go. They can follow this path. This is still the same path. I just came back to it. And it will end right here at the lift. And then before it ends, in this open field here, you'll see a lot of mobs. And you head out there, and it won't be long before you see the abandoned druid rings. And you see this is a great spot. Lots of skeletons here. Hopefully more cloth armor, bone chips, you name it. Now, I'm trying to start this fight with melee, but I am planning on using strike quite a bit here to pull. Just stand in a spot, kill a mob, find another one, strike, bring him on over. Use up that mana, since these won't be too dangerous to me, most of the mobs. Let me see if I want to use any of my other spells, or at least have them up. Let's put a Yelp up. And let's see if that, just for fun, let's see if that gives us any higher damage. Where should I put Yelp? Let's put it in number 2 slot. Let's just Mem a Flash of Light. Oh, is that a... Uh-oh. That, I believe, was a Necro Pet. But again, like I said, I think I'm safe here. Oh no, please don't buff me. Alright, well. You know, I'm on the solo self-found. Only because... I want to... I want to show the leveling path that is doable by anybody, twinked or not, on Cleric. So I'm not doing it to meet all the rules and criteria of a particular challenge or something. So I'm okay with some buffs. Let's see how we do with a little Yelp action. Brings our strength up to 75. Looks like we're gonna get some more buffs. Nice, a small bag. We're off to a nice start. Ooh, we got some spikes on us. So let's put them to use, man. We gotta hit this wolf before he kills himself on us. Oh, we got... Did we get a hit? I think we did. Let's loot that skin. So is he just gonna chill here? Now that we got this, shields, we should pull a strike just to make sure we've done some damage and we get experience. And we should also be looking for some higher level mobs, since we will be able to take care of them fairly easily. Look at that. 7-point nuke, 7-point bash, and then a 6-point. The damage shield didn't even come into play there, so I clearly need to find some higher level mobs. This guy's... oh, he's trying to cast something else on me, I think. He's casting druid buffs on me, but he looks like a skeleton. I wonder how that works. Okay, here's my first interaction with the red community. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit scared. Look. Okay, good, I hit him once. Alright, oh, a Venom Sac. There we go. There we go. Oh, look, he got me with another Shield of Brambles. Is he just gonna hang out and keep me buffed? Alright, if that's what he wants to do. I'm gonna grab that guy and just let him catch up to us and kill himself. But I really want to find a couple of level 2 mobs. Crank some real experience out here. Aye, these wolves, man. Oh, there we go. Orc Pawn. Boom. Okay, let's finish off this wasp here. Oh, and a wolf wants to get involved. I gotta make sure I hit him first. There we go. See. There we go. Let's just finish this off. I got plenty of mana. There we go. See, this is the spot. This is really the spot. It'd probably be wise to come here at level 2, despite the run. I was just hung up on getting that strike, and I really thought by level 2, I would have had enough bone chips to get it. I really did. And it just didn't happen that way. Otherwise, I was planning to come here at level 2 for sure, and you should. You can handle it here. I think the highest level mobs around here are level 2. Uh-oh. I haven't landed a hit yet, and that one died with no experience gain for me. So that's the strategy. Just quick kills, standing in one spot, pull into you, why not? Why waste your time running around? Looks like my benefactor has moved on, but I'm okay with that. He might come back, who knows. Boom. He just gave me Sow and a shield. Didn't bother giving me an HP buff or anything, but that's fine. These guys are talking, I think they're PvPs. That's what they're talking about. They're PvP exploits and events and stuff. Little scary. Little scary. Look at that. We are getting equipped now. Now I was thinking, I was talking before about plate, aiming for plate, but you know, on second thought, I doubt I'm gonna get much in the way of strength from gear, like I would perhaps on blue or green with people selling gear or giving away gear. And my strength is only 65. Like, do I really want to have plate? The armor alone is gonna pretty much max me out. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking might just be better get some good leather. It'll give me almost as much AC, and I'll be able to carry some loot, which I need to continue to make money, right? So I might do that. And then I remembered, I don't know how I'm going to get there, but a great place to go is Kern's Tower. At, I don't know, like level 10, let's say. I can head there. I'll be raking in the bone chips, which hopefully I'll be able to sell to some necro somewhere, somehow. Maybe even over in Kunark. Some Ixar necro might be there and can sell a bunch of bone chips to him, get some money. So I can buy some of that stuff off the vendors. But also, in that tower, some nice leather gear drops. It's a bit heavy for leather gear, but I assume it's still lighter than, you know, like your low-level plate armor. And it's got stats. The Burnai hide gear that is found over there, so I'm thinking Kern's Tower is going to be a great place to gear up. If I stay there long enough and get high enough a level, there's a good shield and a good one-handed weapon. The one-handed weapon comes with some haste, like a, not haste like passive haste, is it procs haste. So occasional haste procs. And I forget what the shield did. I think the shield was the same as the shiny brass shield that you find in Crushbone. It was a plus 10 magic resistance, so we might not need the shield. The only problem is, when you're in Kern's Tower, when you're in that neck of the woods, Field of Bone, there's these, what are they, badgers? That are, you're not KOS to until you kill one of them. And then you are. The spawn that I need to get to kill to get the club that I'm thinking of chasing is in the basement. And it is an undead skeleton, but he is on the Burnai faction. And I think his placeholder is a Burnai, so if I don't kill any Burnai, I should be able to get to him. But I'll have trouble getting out. I guess I have gate, so yeah, we just gate out. Assuming I survive. It's really dangerous if I die down there and I ruin my faction. I don't know what's gonna happen, man. It's a risky choice of leveling's path, but it is the leveling path, I think. So I think I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Now, how am I gonna get over there? There's like, at any given time I play, there's 40 players on the server. Is there anybody like giving ports to noobs? You know? It's not like blue with like a bunch of people. So I'll have to figure that out. So here we're slaughtering a bunch of level 1 mobs. As often as we get the chance, we're hitting up these level 2 mobs. Those are the orc pawns, and the spiders, mostly. I think orc pawns can be 1 or 2. Now, we're hoping to get a bunch of bone chips, and I'm going to look up on the wiki before I turn them in to see whether the bone chip quest in Felwithe is the way to go, or perhaps I should make the run to Kaladin, because I believe there's a bone chip quest turn in there. And let's see which one will give us better experience. Let's see, at level 4, it's a slightly dangerous run to Kaladin, but I could do it. I could do it. I know Butcher Block pretty well. There's guards along the way. Now, if I am just killing level 1s, I do like to take out the wolves first, just because they'll add they are KOS and the other mobs aren't, and I like to get the KOS ones out of the way. Unless I see a skeleton, then that becomes my priority. Ads be damned. Okay, I forgot to track the experience we're getting. I'm just in kill mode. I'm not even worried about it, which is probably what you should do. You should just kill, not worry about the experience, but I am trying to make this sort of an info video, so let's see. Level 3, killing a level 1. We're at 43% at the moment. I think we get about 1% a kill. Let's kill 5 or so and see if we get to 48%. Or maybe we'll get a little higher, maybe we'll get a little less. There we go. 1 got us to 44, that's 1. Again, the bats are harder to kill, it seems to me, than the wasps. So I'm kind of just ignoring the bats. There, that's 2. We're still at 44%. So we're getting less than an experience point. Less than a percentage point. Significantly less per kill. So we really are hoping to pretty much focus on decaying skeletons and whatever level 2 mobs we can find. Now, since I have leveled here a few times, let's discuss those level 2 mob spawns. You can find 1 or 2, I'm not clear on all the details. It's 2 bombs. See, the lift is the way I'm looking right now. So you come from this direction, you find the rings like this, and to the right of the rings, down this hill, usually there's a spider walking around, and sometimes also, I believe, an orc pawn. Oh, there's one off in the distance over there. There he is, okay. So there's a good level, usually level 2 spawn. Maybe he's only level 1 sometimes. But I know he can be 2 sometimes. I think this one's level 2. I've hit him for 6 points of damage, but he's still almost 90% HP, so... Pretty sure we are dealing with a level 2 mob here. Let's smash him with a strike since we got like full mana. That gets him running. Can I hit for more than 1 point of damage, please? Thank you. There we go. Now the orc pawns are awesome because they're going to drop cloth armor just like the skeletons. Also awesome. Let's just kill the black wolf since he's here. Nothing else is, and he will add sometimes. See, look, if you pull with the nuke, just keep enough mana to get yourself out of trouble with a heal or 2. Let your mana regen while you're fighting, and when it's up there, don't let the regen go to waste. Use it. Pull with it. Now there should be a spider. Did I already kill it? And when did I kill it? Oh look, so there's 2 orc pawn spawns over here. You can stay on top of. Let's get an idea of our orientation. See, this hill to the right has it. Is where you're gonna find more level 2 stuff. And I believe there's also a couple orc pawns on the hill back by the lift. So let's run over there after we kill this orc pawn, assuming we don't see anything else. Oh, well, there's the widow hatchling. So this is the route you want to go. This hill over here has got the level 2s wandering around. But you also want to stay on top of the skeleton spawns. Those are going to gear you up. They're going to give you bone chips, which you can either sell or use for a quest to get XP. And remember, once again, we want to use those turn-in quests to sort of get us past the level 4 to level 6 gap of difficulty that we find in this zone. As much as we can do to shorten that gap. Because this zone, unfortunately, doesn't have... I think it doesn't have any level 3 mobs. It's like level 1, 2, and then you just go straight up to, like... What's the lowest level orc above a pawn? I think... Is it 5, I want to say? But maybe there's like a level 4 spawn, but... I think they're usually 5, 6, 7. So there's the newbie lift, and not too far from the newbie lift is the other lift. The not newbie lift and knock or kill lift, so I don't even remember the name of it. I think it's got a name. Pod? Is it Pod? And I could have sworn on this hill we should have found another orc pawn, but maybe it's the same pawn and he just paths up here. So we might be SOL on there. I wonder if I should kill these bats. I feel like there's a lot of bats. Maybe they've been respawning in place of the mobs I've been killing, the skeletons. I feel like there should be more skeletons here, and they're not. So maybe because I've been targeting particular mobs, I've forced a surplus of bats to exist unnaturally. So let's do that. Let's take out a couple bats. Wow, I feel like we are getting unusually lucky with the skins. So here comes the point where we've got a full inventory. Now, easy peasy. Head to the lift. Is this the newbie lift or is this the pod? I feel like this is the pod lift, but it don't matter. Oh, in order to interact with the lift, I've got to drop my skin on the ground. Oh no, I think I lost it. Darn. I think it fell through the lift. That's what I think happened. Oh no, it's over there on the ground. Okay, good. Well, let's pick it up. Let's drop it here. Now these you can save, and there are people who will buy these for it. Uh-oh. It must have fallen through the lift. There are people who will buy these for like 2 plat a piece. That's in green and blue. I don't think I'm gonna bother trying to sell it on red with such a low population. So I'm just gonna sell this stuff here. Even the pelts and skins and whatnot. If I were really doing solo self-found cleric, I might save them for some blacksmithing, if they're useful for that at all. I think they might be. Oh, I feel bad selling these. I'm getting less than a gold for them, and there are tailors who will pay 2 plat for them, but oh well. Now, I don't need bandages as a cleric, but they are 4 silver, which is nice. Look at that. Now, spiderling silk. Do I want to keep that? Again, I don't know. I guess I should keep silk and bone chips. If I'm ever going to try to sell bone chips, I might as well try to sell silk too. Alright, we're doing good. We got 2 bags now. How's our food and drink? Still holding up. Let's get back down there. Let's see if we can't find that pelt. Every cent counts at this point right now. Oh, there, it's hovering in midair. Did you see that? Haha. Schwank. Alright, let's go see. I don't know if I'm going to push all the way to the level on this vid. Let's give it a try, though. Why not? Let's give it a try. Let's go check out our rings. Look for skeletons. I'm not seeing any skeletons. So, after we check our level 2 spawns and kill them again, we're going to slaughter some bats. Hopefully, bring some skeletons back into the mix. Thusly. I don't think I'm going to get as many bone chips as I was imagining I would. Unless I stay here till like level 5. Which would be... the XP would just be too horrible, I think, to be worth that. There's one. That one was over here. I think the first one I saw was a bit further back. No. Or it was across the chasm here. Wait, there's a skeleton. Let's take care of that right now. Alright, let's see what we're hitting for. I kind of want to just see if Yelp's increasing my damage. But I didn't get any max hits to test that on. There, we got 8. So it's still 8. I think before I was hitting for 7. Maybe it bumped it up once. I mean, I hit for 8 on a lot of mobs, but I think on the skeletons I was hitting for 7. Probably because they have some extra AC or something, being all bony or whatnot. Alright, Meat is almost useless, but it stacks, so I loot it. We got some bags now. Okay, so let's just take a quick look across the chasm here. Oh, well, there he is. He made his way over. Is he dual wielding right now? That can't be natural. That cannot... Is that natural? I've never seen that before. I almost feel like somebody's messing with me. Some enchanter. Come here, charm him, give him another weapon. Like, what's going on? But I'll take it. I'll take both those weapons. Thank you very much. Oh, and a cloth hat. Oh, you know what it is? He probably had a rusty short sword, and then there's a random spawn of orc hatchets, which I think have a quest involved, so I'll look up that quest and find the turn-in. I think it's a wood elf quest, and we're right next to their spot, so might as well. Not even bothering with the ruined pelts. Pelts are heavy, and they take up a whole slot. I'm desperate, but I'm not that desperate. I did say we would kill a few bats. So let's do that. I hate killing bats. Not only because they seem to be more difficult to kill than, say, wasps, sometimes at least, but they seem more difficult to hit, even though wasps and bats are both flying monsters. Like the bats, it's just harder to find the hitbox. So there we go, 66%. I've been recording straight, and we're 26 minutes in. Uh-oh, I wasn't paying attention for a second there. We really need those level 2 mobs, because this experience is horrible. But I still love those venom sacks. I want the money. I want to be able to get all my level 5 spells. So I can go run to Butcher Block, do those dwarf skeletons I've been talking about, and not have to come back here for more spells. That's one good reason why, even though the XP seems really slow, killing these level 1s, you do get a lot of kills. They're pretty fast because of the level gap. So you can make a decent amount of money. And that's not a bad idea to make some money. Like, maybe you can kill a bunch more, or you could get a whole lot more experience per kill if you find another place. But then you only kill like maybe 15-20 mobs before you level. And how much money do you actually make? Bat fur actually, I think, also sells for a good few silver or something. It's no venom sack, but it's something. It's worth checking out. Let's see how we are against the Widow. Wow, I can't pull off a nuke. Here we go. Alright, doing good. Let's see how much experience we get from a level 2. We got 68% into the level already. Let's see what this does for us. Oh, he landed a poison. That's alright. I'm a cleric. I don't have cure poison yet, but pretty sure I can heal. Out-heal your poison, my friend. 71. So we get 3 experience per kill for these level 2s here. See, that's not bad. And when you're waiting for the level 2s to spawn, you slaughter as many level 1s as you can, prioritizing skeletons, and in my opinion, wasps. And I think you'll find that the level goes by decently fast enough. You got guards nearby, and if you bite off more than you can chew, but there's nothing around here really, at level 2 at least, that should scare you too much. If you start with the KOS mobs and the other level 2 mobs, especially the level 2 KOS mobs like the orcs, you don't have to worry about perhaps pulling some level 1 mob and getting jumped by, let's say, another black wolf and an orc pawn, and thereby getting overwhelmed. If you start with those KOS mobs, you keep it clear enough to where you can pretty much keep things solo. Boom. Hit ourselves with another courage. It might have faded soon, and we could use the HP. Getting a bit low on health, but I still feel like maybe we got an orc pawn coming soon. Oh, I kind of miss... I played all through on my other Sendrith without any sound. Look, this guy's trying to auctions. Is this the auction zone on red? Is it Gfay? Maybe it is, because I think this is a protected zone. So maybe the East Commons is not a protected zone, so people don't go there to trade. Wow, people are trying to sell some epic stuff. I don't know if they think I have a bunch of money or not, because I think I'm the only... According to Anonymous, I'm the only one in the zone. Why is that? Are they role-playing? I think they are role-playing. Okay, let me set role-play. Here, now I am role-playing. Okay, let's see. Because I think roleplay, they don't see you, even if they're in the zone and they hit the /who, they don't see you, it seems like, because I'm only seeing myself, but that other guy clearly is online. And he just advertised his goods here in this zone. So that's good. Can be even more camouflaged this way. It also means just because I don't see any name on the list doesn't mean I'm alone, so I gotta keep that in mind, I guess. Hopefully people are nice to me. Oh yes, okay. Alright, let me get my bearings. I just kinda my brain shut down for a second there and I was just wandering around. Let's see, we're heading away from the rings, but I'm still hoping that those... I could have sworn there were way more skeletons here. I'm thinking I need to kill these bats to open up the spawns for them. But I would rather kill... Ooh, I would rather kill the spider. Let's go for it. Let's take this all the way to level 4. After that, we'll have one more level to get us to our new spells, and I'm trying to think where I should do that. Here, it just feels like it would be too slow, but without those new spells, I don't want to try to go over by Orc Hill and take out even the lowest level orcs. I just feel like it would be too difficult. So I might have to grind it out here through 4, or I believe there's more level variance in Butcher Block Mountains. Especially right outside of Kaladin. Now that's a run. But the good thing about taking a high elf to hunt outside of Kaladin is that the aviac, the little midget birds over there, which are KOS to the dwarves, are not KOS to you, so they will leave you alone. At least with a wood elf. I'm pretty sure also with a high elf. So you don't have to worry about them ganging up on you, or messing with you at all while you try to kill some of the other stuff there. The mob density is way better. Way more skeletons there than here. So, more bone chips. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the bone chip quest. If the bone chip quest in Kaladin is better than the one here, I'm going to go there at level 4. Head to Kaladin and do their little newbie yard over there. Farm up the bone chips, and I might do all of level 4 there, killing level 1 skeletons, level 2 creatures, and hopefully some level 3 or level 4 birds as well. At which point, once I get level 5, I might even be able to push my way all the way to 6. I might as well, because at 6, I'm planning on doing the dwarf skeletons in that same zone, so... Now, what do I want to do before I go there? I want to have all my level 5 spells, even though they have a cleric guild. I'd rather just buy them here and have them with me. Although, if I do that, I'm gonna have no bag space. Ay. Anyway. We're doing good, 85%. Staying on top of those level 2 spawns. Always coming to check, are they up yet? See, this is why I like to kill the KOS mobs first, usually. Well, first after skeletons. I always just jump skeletons like a ravenous, hungry beast. Give me the cloth armor, give me the bone chips. I need it. Let's see what we're doing on cloth. We've picked up 4 pieces of cloth. Other people, I remember other characters by this level I would be fully geared. So, Gfay, might be a little weaker of a start zone than other places, but there's a magic to it. I really just love the High Elf City. I love the forest. I love Orc Hill. It's kind of almost dungeony in its difficulty with little camps with patrols going around them. You know, I was doing Steam Font with my gnome, and they've got the kobold camps, but there's no patrols. And patrols are what make Orc Hill so dicey. You know. Then you got Crushbone. Now I could go in there, level 4, level 5, instead of heading over to Butcher Block. The guards outside of Crushbone are higher, and they're probably red to me, and they'll beat me up. But should I survive the run in, the guards at the entrance of Crushbone on the inside are about level 4. They're a good level for level 4, level 5 to solo. So that would be the best spot. There's a good Zem there, but the problem is when you get in, if you make it in, which is close, you better not leave, because when you try to leave, the guys near the entrance of Crushbone that you aggro, you don't have a zone to lose them at unless you just go right back into Crushbone. So you gotta run them all the way to the guards, and you better make it, or you're dead. And maybe a death isn't such a bad thing, but I don't like that idea. But maybe if I stock up on food and water, and I get an extra bag or two, I can go into Crushbone at 4 or 5 and stay there till like 6 or 7, some level where I'm high enough to either kill the mobs just outside of Crushbone or survive them long enough to get to the guards. So that might be a pretty optimal leveling path right there. So there's options I'm thinking about, but the options converge at level 6 for me on the dwarf skeletons, because the undead nuke that we get at level 5 just makes them beautiful. They're all single spawns. You're near druid rings, so good chance someone swings by and buffs you. A lot of people might want to do Crushbone at that point, and they might be right. That might be somehow a little better, but again, undead nukes, bone chips. I don't know. I think it's the spot. I think you're gonna kill those skeletons faster. Consistent level. You know, you go to Crushbone, you're in the entrance, you're getting some orcs around level 4, level 5. I think there's a lot of level 3 orcs right at the entrance inside of Crushbone. And then you get the occasional level 5, level 6. You get the occasional pack of 3. But those skeletons, I think they're all like level 6. Or if there's level variance, it's like 1 level or 2 levels, like 6 to 8, I think. Maybe. I'll have to look it up. So each kill, you're getting a nice full chunk. They're all static spawns, there's no patrols, and they're all spaced out from each other. So here we are, we're about to level. Sort of. If I can find more level 2s. Alright, our inventory's full again. And you know what, we do need the money, so hate to do this to you guys when we're this close. Make this video a little longer, but we're only at 40 minutes now. I think we can take it. I am going to run this to the vendor. Oh, I had a wolf on me. Well, thanks, guys. For the protection of your doll, there shall be no mercy for your kind. That's probably not what would elves sound like. For the protection of fair doll, there shall be no mercy for your kind. There we go. There we go. Do his friends call him Merchant Linoleum? So just always go by that? Or is that just for my benefit, so I know, like, his job? Rusty sword, or hatchet, we're gonna hold on to that. Wolf meat, 1 silver. That's not so bad. That's the same as the wings of the... Ooh, the spider legs are... Spiderling legs are nothing. Now what I do believe are good are these bat furs. Oh, 1 silver, 5 copper. Okay, they're not that good. Never mind. It's all about those venom sacks, baby. Those are the ticket item. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Alright, let's hope and pray for another bag off some skeletons. I don't want to have to buy a bag. I'd rather loot it. I'd rather loot like 4 or 5 more bags so I could put some in the bank. Save all that money for spells. How are we on money? 360 copper, which is 3.6 gold, plus another 13.5, so let's just say 14. 14 plus 3, 17, plus there's 13, 17 plus 13 is 30. So we got about 3 platinum. Which I think allows us to buy about 5 or 6 spells. So I think if we don't have to spend the money on much else, we probably have to buy a stack of food or water. But we'll also have made more money by the time we go back to buy our spells. We're only level 3 now, so I think I'm ahead. I think I'm going to be able to buy all, or almost all the actually relevant level 5 spells once the time comes. I'm happy about that. Okay, there's lots of stuff to kill, but let's start with our level 2s. This video's getting too long. Where's our pawn? Oh, there's a light over there. What is that light? It's getting dark, so... Look at that. You know, there's every chance that that's a player. Like, why else would there be a light source here? It could be an invisible player. Anyway, I'm not seeing my... Oh, the sow is gone. That was very helpful. It's like a good relationship. You don't realize what you had because you're too used to it until it's gone. Let's clear some bats. I feel like the reason that we're seeing bats all around us is because they're the one thing I haven't been killing. Oh god, I hate this part. There we go. Good. I'm wondering if I should save up bat wings. Does anybody buy those? Because they do use them for levitation spells. So even though we're getting less than 1% for each of these kills, if you keep it going, it can be pretty quick. Look at this. Nuke, nuke, nuke. And that's the secret. You just gotta take advantage of the fact that you can kill them faster. Still though, I think I like Butcher Block Mountains more for this level range, for sure. Alright, buddy. Are you gonna level me up? Probably not, but you're gonna get us close. You might level us up. Let's see. If he's level 2, which it looks like he is. If a 7 damage nuke didn't take him below 70%, he's gotta be at least level 2. Oh, I forgot to pick up the Morningstar I had dropped on the ground. Oh well, it's lost now. Darn, those are some of the most valuable weapons that you can sell to a vendor. There we go. We have achieved level 4. We've got a rusty mace, which does 5 and 38 versus our 4 and 30. Let me do some quick math in my head. That's an extra 30% delay for an extra 22% damage. So I don't know, but the damage might be multiplied significantly by my stats, whereas the delay doesn't have such an effect. We're gonna try this out on a Widow, see how much damage it can do when it lands. We're still just hitting for 7. There's an 8. Well, we were hitting Widows for 8 a level ago with our club. Unless I see something pretty impressive here. 7. I think we're sticking with the club. Another good reason, if it's even close to stick with the club, is the club doesn't sell for anything, and the mace does. So if the difference is negligible, even if the mace is a little better, I think, unless it's a lot better, stick with the club. Oh, I'm supposed to end this video, but I just can't let these level 2s go by. I'm in the efficiency mood. So now we're level 4. This is good. We're gonna probably move out of here, but why not level up some of our abilities before we go to try to take on perhaps some level 4 or kill mobs. I know I was saying I might try to stay here till level 5, but in all honesty, I almost wanted to leave in level 3 with how little experience those level 1s are giving me. I think I'm giving up on my idea of farming them, especially now that I don't have Sal and I see what kind of running I'm looking at here. Alright, you guys. Let me go quickly sell. And then we're gonna call it on this vid. Is my mace still here? Of course not. Yep, money keeps going up. Alright, merchant. Sir, 9 silver. Oh, I think that Morningstar mace would have been better. I'm assuming people don't really need bat wings. I'm selling them. Alright. There we go, we made it to level 4. Hope you enjoyed. Looks like we got about, let's see, 15 is 28. Looks like we got about 3 plat, still. Not bad, I think. Not great either. In some other places we would have gotten a cracked staff or something by now. Field of Bones, Targ Shield. Anyway, you guys. Thanks for joining me.